Bonjour mes amis, comment ça va? Hello my lovelies, how are you doing? Well, here we are on the beach. It's Saturday. And we're doing a video about the coming full moon in Gemini, which is on the 12th of December, the same day as the 12/12 portal. So there's a magnifying energy on that day. So not only an opportunity to upgrade ourselves to a new dimension, a new level of being, but also the full moon illuminates things, so it's shining a light on issues and problems and situations around us. To see the fine detail, to have a look at what we haven't been able to see before. So this full moon is in the sign of Gemini, and Gemini is the twins in astrology, and it's based upon the twins named Castor and Pollux. And in Greek times, these two young people were in fear of their lives. They were being chased. And so they came across a magical sheep, an amazing sheep, a golden sheep that could fly. And so they climbed upon its back and they fled from their pursuers. But in that flight, one of the twins fell, lost his grip and fell into the ocean. And when his twin reached dry land, he was so bereft at the loss of his brother that he sacrificed the ram to the gods, and it became what is known as the Golden Fleece of mythology. And so the energies around this full moon are looking at our twin selves, so our light side and our shadow sides, the part of us that needs to fall away, the part of us that needs to lose its grip, to let go, to fall to the ocean, into the ocean. So the ocean is our emotions, it is our intuition, it's also about cleansing and washing away things. And so what sacrifice do we have to make as well? Well, we don't have to, but would we like to make a sacrifice to the gods or to our higher selves or to Creator, infinite mind? So the ram, the sheep, represents Aries, the first sign of the zodiac. So when we surrender, we give up, we sacrifice something. We are actually thanking the universe, in a way, for our safe passage. And also with the planet Chiron, who is all about healing old wounds, is actually in the sign of Aries at the moment. It's gone all the way back to the first degree of Aries. So there's this wonderful opportunity for us with this full moon in Gemini to go back and heal some old wounds. to do with our shadow side, our shadow aspect, what we haven't particularly wanted to look at. So the reward that the surviving twin received from the gods was that the stars in the heavens were named after the both of them. So the sign of Gemini in the heavens, the stars in the heavens, are called Castor and Pollux. So this full moon in Gemini on the 12th of December is the last full moon of 2019, but also of the decade. So it is a huge opportunity to take one last look at things that we might have been lugging around with us and make that big decision. Oh, I'm not taking that with me. It's too heavy, it's too old, it's too stale. They're putting me in mind of when people used to travel and they had suitcases made from cardboard, because that was a cheap material. They couldn't get much in them, they weren't very large. And for years and years and years and years and years, maybe hundreds of years, people's luggage was carried by hand, from small cardboard suitcases to large steamer trunks, which were made of a bit sturdier stuff. And then some very innovative chap, or lady, I'm not sure who, and I'm not sure exactly when, but I think it was in the 20th century, put wheels on them. Wheels on our suitcases. And you pulled them along by a strap. And then further innovations. They had handles that would move up and down, so they were telescopic handles. So it made it much easier to move on your travels, pulling this luggage behind you. In a much less strenuous fashion. So having a look at our old baggage, our old luggage, those tatty old cardboard suitcases, with old photographs, with old bits of string, all those just in case things. They're in the case, just in case, which we don't need anymore. They are defunct, they are of no use to us. They no longer serve us. There are newer versions, there are much more comfortable ways of moving around this planet, moving around our lives. And here we have Castor and Pollux, or a version of that twin energy. Now, when are they going to put that canoe or kayak onto something with wheels on that they can pull up the beach, rather than lugging it themselves? Okay. It is an easier way of doing things. It's less strenuous. We have the ability now to utilize other ways of motion, of being, of existing. So we're not exerting so much of our physical energies anymore. With the lifting, with the carrying. Because as we carry that baggage, those burdens around with us, it weighs us down. Not only our physical energy, our emotional energy, our mental energies. So allow yourself to be set free of that burden you've allowed yourself to carry for such a long time. And it isn't just yours. You may have been carrying a burden for your family, for your ancestors. Not realized it. Old patterns, old programming, old imprints. Family traits. And with what is going on on the world stage at the moment, looking at royal family traditions, governmental traditions, the old way of doing things, the old protocols, the old system. That has to be broken with. We cannot get away with doing the same things the same way anymore. There is an outcry, there is a revolution. And this full moon in Gemini shines a spotlight on that. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the messenger of the gods. So nothing gets past the gods, the creator. If you think you're getting away with something, you may fool yourself for a while, and you may try to fool others for a while, but the truth will out. And that's what this final full moon of this decade is all about, bringing things to light. So communications that may have been distorted, where lies have been told, where untruths have been told, where wool has been pulled over eyes, that wool is part of the golden fleece. And the story of the golden fleece continues in that, as it was a magical being and could fly, when it was a sheep. When it was the fleece, it had the ability to bring things back to life when it was laid upon a person who had died. And so you may know the story of Jason and the Golden Fleece, Jason and the Argonauts, who set off to find it. He went on a long journey to find the Golden Fleece. And during that journey, he died. However, when the fleece was laid upon him, he came back to life. So for those of you who have had the wool pulled over your eyes, and that can be the general public, that wool is now allowing you to see with new eyes. We are being brought back to life. The life that is our birthright, our soul's right. Why we came here, what our mission is, what our life purpose is. So if you wish to see something clearly around this full moon, things are going to be revealed anyway, but if there's something personal to you that you would like the truth about, you would like to see more clearly, if you imagine that there is a funnel at the top of your head pointing downwards, and into it is being poured a divine golden white light. And the affirmation with that is, I am a divine golden white being of light. I am a divine golden white being of light. I am a divine golden white being of light. And allow that energy to come down into your skull, down your throat, into your body, across your shoulders, into your arms. So all of your skeleton, your skull, your rib cage, your pelvis, your arm bones, your leg bones, your knees, your ankles, your toes, your fingers, every part of you is lit up with this golden white divine light. But that is what we are. And the energy of the full moon and the energy of the 1212 portal is activating that energy within you. So those codes within you which have been dormant are being activated at this time. So many of you will have revelations, epiphanies, awakenings. You will come to a clearer understanding of your purpose in this lifetime. So if some of you are new to this way of looking at life, and you feel you'd like some assistance, some guidance, some help, then please get in touch. I do private sessions which will help you to birth your soul into consciousness. And so if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe and comment. Otherwise YouTube will not circulate the videos. It is part of their regimen. that if videos are not liked and shared, then they don't get circulated, and I would not like anyone to miss the messages that I'm bringing through for you. So I thank you for watching. I send you many blessings and much, much, much love. So until next time, thanks again. Bye.